Leading up to autumn, I had such high hopes for really bright, beautiful, sunny days, walking through the forest and admiring the changing colors. But I guess nature had something else in store this year. In mid-October, it rained non-stop for 2 weeks. But in this video, I'll bring you along throughout our autumn experience, because even with moody weather, it is so beautiful. Nice. Why are you sitting?
Because I've got a really small chopping block and a really crappy axe.
It's like a hatchet.
Yeah, it basically is.
So it's
Like
easier to
with-
sit
Bits with knots and stuff.
in your leather chair while you chop wood.
Well, yeah, because if I stand up, I can't take a swing.
And you're in the safety of the hut
Yeah,
because it's
pissing
bucketing down rain.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
What is? It's funny how even after 36 years on this earth, I still get surprised every single autumn when we have our first really chilly week. Suddenly the wind turns icy and I'm not able to stay outside for as long as I'd like. And because I'm such a seasonal artist, everything in my life changes. My outdoor painting sessions become much shorter, and my mind turns back to all the projects I left in the studio over the warmer months. It's often a time of deep self-reflection, and especially as the new year approaches, I find myself taking small actions to make big changes in my life. So anything from figuring out how to make my shipping process more streamlined, making sure I'm stocked up on supplies, planning out some future art courses, and following my doctor's orders for being more active. Before I moved to Scotland, I was very active in several different sports, including ultimate frisbee, volleyball, tennis, and all sorts of other things. and I always had a gym membership, and all of that made such a huge difference in my quality of life. So I finally splurged and joined the local gym so that I could rebuild some of the strength that I've lost over the last few years. Oh my god, we finally have some sun! I don't know how long it's gonna last, so I think I'm gonna go out and try to capture some of that and just like dance in the golden leaves. Mr. Hedgehog needs a bath. Floki souks on it. He's done it since he was 8 weeks old. And he's almost a year old now. Time to go get your yearly checkup feeder. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my. Hey, baby. Yeah. I know. We're here. At home, so cold and affectionate, and then when we come here, it's like...
No, if I took my cat in here, I've had to take her in and give her a dental, I'll be well back. And she'll hide under her blanket in the cage. She looks like... Because hardly anybody brushes their cat's teeth.
I tried. Yeah. He just needs the toothpaste.
Okay, sweetheart, we'll get one jaggy out of the way, and you won't mind at all, I'm sure, and that's it done. Good boy.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. We are walking to town through the forest to get ice cream. How excited are you about ice cream?
Well, it's pretty cold, so not like as excited as I would be on a super hot summer's day, but I mean, it's ice cream, so...
It's the best ice cream for miles. This time of year, the light is always so dramatic, and it only gets more so throughout the winter. I never remember it being like this when I lived in Denver. And every day I wake up, there's always a moment that takes my breath away. In mid-November, I headed down towards Edinburgh for my second session on my hand tattoo. And unfortunately, Wolfie couldn't get the time off of work, so I had to go alone. And because the sun sets so early, like 4 p.m., I decided to just take myself out for a little date and then spend the night painting in the hotel room. Once again, I was staying in the Leith district, which is a beautiful old part of the city, and there's so much cool stuff to see. But because of the weather and the lack of daylight, I didn't explore that much. I was being more of a homebody. The next day I woke up early to get some yummy coffee and just wander around a bit before my appointment. Laura is so much fun to talk to. We pretty much talk the entire session, and she just takes away all my nerves. And her work is so gorgeous. I am obsessed with her tattooing. And for those of you who were asking how much this hurt, to be honest, this was one of my least painful tattoos. So I don't know what that's about. But anyways, after that, I headed back home, and I was so happy to be back home up north in the beautiful Highlands. And while my hand was healing, especially for those first couple days, I took it real easy, and I spent a lot of time just wandering around, exploring, and getting lots of photos and videos for future inspiration. And I also wanted to mention that Wolfie and I thought it might be kind of fun to do a little sit down and chat with you all video about how we met and how I moved here and all of the stuff that went into that. Let me know if you're interested in that. And if you have any specific questions, I can collect those and maybe answer them in that video. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for hanging out with me this autumn. I'll see you soon. Take care.